Hi, and welcome to 4th grade science by Mariah W. and
Jordan H.
Kingdoms. The kingdoms are archaea, bacteria, protists, fungi, plants, and animals. So, bacteria is like,
Bacteria is something so small you can't see it.
so it's something so small that you can't really see it. Fungi is like a mushroom is a type of fungi. Plants, just like any plant, potato, anything like that. Animals are like dogs, cats, yeah. Protists,
Protists,
like germs.
yeah.
And archaea is kind of like bacteria. It's really hard to see.
Yeah. Okay, so here we have invertebrates and vertebrates. Invertebrates don't have any backbones, but vertebrates do. And a vertebrate would be like a cat or a dog, but an invertebrate would be a worm.
This is a biome. This is just a taiga biome. It has water, trees, and weeds. A biome is like a surrounding. Camouflage. Say this girl wants to go hunting. Then she should blend in with her surroundings and have on brown, green, and black, just to blend in with her stand. So camouflage is like you just want to blend in with your surroundings and you don't want anyone to see it. If you're a predator, you don't want your prey to see you. So
If you're a prey, you don't want your predator to see you. Okay, so here we have the crust, the mantle, and the core. So the crust is the outside layer of the earth. It's about 20 miles deep in some places, but in others it's much farther, and in some it's not that far. Anyway, here we have the crust, the mantle, the core, and then the inner core. But scientists cannot prove that there's an inner core, so that's why it's just the crust, the mantle, and the core for now.
So this is the layers of the soil. It starts out with the topsoil, and that's like what you plant in. And then it goes to subsoil, and it gets harder as you go down. See the weathered bedrock? It's rock. So it's pretty sturdy. And then the bedrock, it's all rocks. So it's very hard down here. Clouds. These are 4 different types of clouds. A stratus cloud is a low cloud. A cumulus cloud is a fluffy cloud, and it looks like a cotton ball. Cumulonimbus cloud. A cumulonimbus cloud is a storm cloud. It brings bad weather. A cirrus cloud. A cirrus cloud is a thin, wispy cloud. So those are all the clouds. All 4 of them.
Here we have the atmosphere. It starts out with the troposphere, which is the air that we breathe. And then it goes higher to the stratosphere. And then to the mesosphere. The mesosphere is about 85 kilometers high. And the stratosphere is about 50 kilometers high. And the troposphere is about 17 kilometers high. And then the thermosphere is about 650 kilometers high.
And that is just like in space.
Yeah, like completely.
Condensation. Condensation is when a gas turns into a liquid.
This liquid used to be the gas, but it turned into a liquid, and that is condensation. Here we have air mass. One part of the air mass affects the other part.
So say this one's hot. It will affect all the other ones to make them hot.
And then here we have a front. So here's the cold air mass. And the cold air mass comes in and pushes the warm air mass. And over here we have warm air mass. That's when the warm air comes in and pushes the cold air mass. And the boundary in between them is the front.
So this is the climate, and these are 4 seasons. So this is the climate in 4 seasons. And a climate is weather after a long period of time. So fall, it's like cool and windy. Not warm enough for short sleeves or tank top, but not cold enough for a coat. Summer is hot, not cold enough for a jacket or a coat. Spring is warm. On some days, it can be cool. Winter is freezing. You need a jacket.
Here we have a wind. On winter, it could be cold wind. But in summer, it could be warm wind. But it just kind of depends.
Yeah, it depends on what season you're in. Like, if you're in spring, it would be like a not freezing wind. It would be just kind of like a cool breeze.
Yeah.
Humidity. Humidity is the measure of moisture in the air. Temperature. Temperature is how hot or cold something is. So if one of your foods are in a freezer, it would be a cold temperature. If one of your foods were in the oven, it would be really hot.
Yeah.
Air pressure. So there's air right here, and it's pushing down on the flour, so it will make it go down. So the force of air pressure is pushing on the flour. Precipitation. Precipitation is anything that falls from clouds. So like snow, rain, hail, freezing rain. Freezing rain and hail are like the same thing.
Yeah, but people just call it different things.
So we made it.
And here is dense. Warm air is less dense than cold air. And dense means like all flowing out. But warm air like stays together.
Wind vane.
So a wind vane tells you which way the wind is coming from. It could be coming from north, south, east, or the west.
And that's kind of like what one looks like.
Sort of.
A rain gauge. A rain gauge is a tube that collects water. It shows the amount of rainfall. So like, here's a rain gauge. It could be 10%, 20%, 30%. But most rain gauges, they will go over, and if it is starting to overflow from your rain gauge, that probably means there is a flood. Thermometer. A thermometer measures how hot or cold something is. So, like in winter, it will be in the cold, freezing level. In summer, it would be in the mild and hot. So it just kind of depends.
Yeah.
A hygrometer. A hygrometer measures humidity. So the humidity could be like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, so on, percent of humidity.
Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.